2, 3. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hello, all my YouTube and Facebook watchers, friends and family. I appreciate you joining me today. It's going to be a beautiful day as it was yesterday with possible chances of rain. So keep an umbrella nearby. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and start a series of Richard Scarry's. Today's book is Best Mother Goose Ever. I'm going to do this in 2 readings. So part 1 will be today and part 2 tomorrow. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow to enjoy the finishing of the book. Okay, here we go. This is a great series, guys and gals. Our kids grew up with this series. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. See the little bunny? Yeah, he's jumping over the candlestick. And I do this for all the children that are visual, that also like to not only read but view the illustrations. Best Mother Goose Ever. Okie dokie. Here's a little rhyme. Ring around the roses, pocket full of posies. I teach you, we all fall down. Sing it. A little dancing rhythm rhyme that we used to do as kids and that y'all can do as well. And see who's the last one to keep up. All right, here we go. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the middle, the cow's in the corn. Where's the little boy tending the sheep? He's under the haystack, fast asleep. A little bit of a rhythm there. Rhyme. And look at it. Where do you think he is? Yep, he's under the haystack. Way over here, you can see his feet dangling out. Okay. He's supposed to be working with the rest of the guys and gals. When I was a bachelor, I lived by myself. All the bread and cheese I got, I laid up on the shelf. The rats and the mice, they made such a strife, I had to go to London to buy me a wife. He needed a wife. You can't buy a wife these days. My goodness, they needed to buy a wife. The streets were so bad and the lanes were so narrow, I was forced to bring my wife home in a wheelbarrow. Oh my goodness. The wheelbarrow broke and my wife had to fall. Down came the wheelbarrow, little wife and all. Oh, I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a funny book. Hilarious indeed. All right, see that? She fell off the wheelbarrow. The streets were so small that he put her on the wheelbarrow. And then he came to a bump and boom, there she goes. Bobby Shafto's gone to sea. Silver buckets at his knee. He'll come back and marry me. Bobby Shafto. Bobby Shafto, fat and fair, combing down his yellow hair. He's my love forevermore. Bobby Shafto. She's saying bye-bye to her loved one. I guess he's going on a sailing trip or into the military. So she's wishing him the best and can't wait till he gets back. Gingerbread pigs. Piggies. Tom the piper's son stole the pig and ran away did he. The pig was eat and Tom was beat and Tom went crying down the street. Uh-oh, look at Tom. He grabbed a piggy from the table there and ran as fast as he could. Ate his little piggy and then fell asleep. It reminds me of someone I know that falls asleep at all times. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Build it up with wood and clay, wood and clay, wood and clay. Build it up with wood and clay, my fair lady. This is also another kids game that we used to play. And you can see how many people you could capture inside your arms as they're walking by. And the person that gets caught is out of the game until the last person standing wins. Oh, one misty morning when cloudy was the weather, I chanced to meet an old man, cloth all in leather, with cap under his chin. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do again? real polite, saying hello to each other in the rain. They're walking. The older man has his hat and his chinned up on. He got a raincoat and some waterproof boots, saying hello, hello you, hello. There's an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, scolded them soundly, and sent them to bed. All right, everybody to bed. Let's go, everybody. She has like 100 kids in there. My goodness, she had to round them up and get them to bed. Oh, I bet she was happy when they were in bed. She could finally get some quiet and peace. Okay, so go to bed, lady in the shoe. Simon met a pie man going to the fair. Says Simple Simon to the pie man, let me taste your ware. Says the pie man to Simple Simon, show me first your penny. Simple Simon to the pie man, indeed, I have not any. He wanted to see the pie, and he wanted him to get a piece, but he didn't have the money to pay for it. So that's why the pie man said, I'll show it to you, but first show me the money. Oh, look at that. He put his hands in his pocket, came out empty. You gotta be careful with people like that. You gotta make sure they have the money first. Hickory pickory, my fine hen, she says, she lays eggs for gentlemen. Gentlemen, come every day to see what my fine hen doth lay. Sometimes 9, sometimes 10. Hickory pickory, my fine hen. See how these are all rhymes and rhythms? Yes. And the gentlemen come by, look at her eggs and buy some eggs, and they're the best eggs in town, fresh from the chickens. Best eggs in town. And they're all properly dressed too, all these little characters. Diddle diddle dumpling, my son John went to bed with his trousers on. One shoe off and one shoe on. Diddle diddle dumpling, my son John. To London. They're in London. I do not like thee, Dr. Fowl. The reason why I cannot tell. But I know this, know full well, I don't like thee, Dr. Fowl. Dr. Fowl. Look at this guy. John was so tired he didn't get a chance to change into his pajamas. He fell asleep with his trousers on, or one shoe on and one shoe off. And this guy over here doesn't like Dr. Fowl. Maybe because he pokes and picks at him, and depending on what he's in there for, he has to check, maybe have him open his mouth or take off his shirt. For whatever reasons, he doesn't like Dr. Fowl. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, there was once 2 cats of Killiking. Each thought there were 1 cat too many. So they fought and they fit, and they scratched and they bit, till accepting their nails and the tip of their tails. Instead of 2 cats, there weren't any. Uh-oh. Here, silly cats, they thought there was 1 cat too many, so they went at it, they fought to the death, and now there's no cats left. Oh, wow. So, it's better to share. Sharing is caring, I always say. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my hat. Today I'm wearing my Santa Barbara, California hat. This is where I'm from. I'm originally from Santa Barbara, California. I've been here in San Antonio now for about 27 years. My family and I, we decided to relocate back then, and it's probably the best move we've ever made. So thank you, Lord, for blessing and watching over us all these years. Now my 3 boys, John, Andrew, and Wesley, are back in California. They went to school out there and working their profession, and they're all doing very well, thank the Lord. So here we are in San Antonio, Texas, enjoying my Santa Barbara hat that I bought when I went to Santa Barbara with my wife, Janie Lou. She was my girlfriend at the time, but I knew she would be soon. Okay, so let me put my hat back on and continue reading. This is such a great read. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. Oh no, he's kissing the little girls and making them cry. Woo-hoo-hoo. Georgie, stop kissing all the girls. And all the other girls ran away. Like, I don't want to be kissed by Georgie Porgy. I'm running away. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat in the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. The dish and the spoon are running away. The guy's playing his fiddle, 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 fiddle. And here she is, the cow jumping over the moon. And there we are, and the spoon and the dish and the spoon are running away. Hilarious, a lot of beautiful illustrations in this book. Illustrations by, it doesn't say who it's by, but it's by Richard Scarries. Anytime you get an opportunity to buy any of his books, grab them. Okay, we're going to come to a stop here in a little bit, but just keep reading. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. Oh no, doggy didn't get any bone today. She went to the grocer to buy him some fruit. Back when she came back, he was playing the flute. She went to the hatter's to buy him a hat, but when she came back, he was feeding the cat. Oh, how cute, he was helping by feeding the cat. She went to the tailor's to buy him a coat. But when she came back, he was riding a goat. See, a coat and goat, they rhyme. The dame made a curtsy. The dog made a bow, bow, bow. The dame said, your servant. The dog said, bow, wow. See how polite they are there in London? Yep. You got beautiful illustrations of him playing his flute, him feeding the kitty, riding the goat, and bowing and curtsy. Curtsy is to bow for a lady, and bowing for the young man. Bye, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, and 1 for my little boy who lives down the lane. Ha ha ha. So yes, the Baba sheep is buying some wool he needed for his wife, his children, and himself. And bye, he goes singing along. Okie dokie. Polly, put the kettle on. Polly, put the kettle on. Polly, put the kettle on. We'll have tea. Scursy took it off again. Scursy took it off again. Scursy took it off again. They've all gone away. They're serving them tea and having a little tea party. And when it's done, they all go away. It's nice to have friends and family over, for whether it be for a cup of coffee, tea, or just ice water and conversation. It's nice to have people over. But today we got to be careful these days. No more than 10 people in a room at once and 6 feet apart. All right, well, let's see. Elsie Marley is grown so fine, she won't get up to feed her swine, but lies in bed till 8 or 9, lazy Elsie Marley. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at all these piggies she has. But she's being lazy this morning, doesn't want to get up and feed her piggies. So on this page over here, you see this the table spread of bread and butter and different things. They're trying to feed themselves because Mama Marley was too lazy to get out of bed. So you got to get Mom up. Mom's usually the first one up. Today she was tired. Oh, Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would ride through the air on a very fine gander. Rub it in the dove, 3 men in a tub. And who do you think they be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Turn them out, nabs and all. Nabs all 3. Look at that. They're in a tub, rub them in a dub. These are also small, little story times that most of us grew up with back in the 70s, 80s. That's a long time ago, I know. I was way before y'all were born. But they're still being sung today, so you can memorize them and sing yourself. Rub them in a tub, 3 men in a tub. To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, jiggity jug. All right, look at this. She has them on her back, and she's singing herself a nice song as she goes to the market and buys herself a pig and takes it home and have a great dinner of it. Okay, so lots of fun, enjoyment, and we're going to do a few more, and then we'll do part 2 tomorrow, okay? Here we go. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. He made a nice house for her so she wouldn't leave. He didn't capture her or lock her up. It's not like that. He treated her very well, like a queen. Gave her the best house he could so she could stay and not leave. Okay, that's what you want to do. You want to treat your wife as the queen of the house. Be kind, respectful, and loving. Let's see, that's about halfway. Let's finish off on this one. Sing a song, sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a tangy dish to set before the king? The king was in the counting house, counting his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, handing out the clothes. There came a little blackbird and snipped off her nose. What? Snipped off her nose? And snipped off her nose. Oh my goodness, can you believe that? Little birdie came over and bit her nose. That's what that means. Little blackbirds. If you've seen them at night, they gather together in hundreds to sleep for the night. They make lots of noise and as they go into bed and when they wake up. Just like this, traveling in large numbers. And in this case, they were picking at her pie and then picked at her nose. And off they went. Okay, again, it's Wednesday morning. This is part 1 of part 2. We'll start off again tomorrow morning, being tomorrow's Friday. So may you enjoy your Thursday. May you be blessed and have a wonderful day with your friends and family. I hope you had a chance to join me today on Story Time with Jonny Rodriguez. As always, please share with your friends and family. I'm on Facebook and on YouTube. So thank you very much. Story Time with Jonny Rodriguez. Hope you click on and watch, and hope you're enjoying the readings that I have for you. And I bought quite a few books the other day, so we have some fresh merchandise for you guys, okay? All right, once again, thank you very much. Have a great Thursday. Story Time with Jonny Rodriguez.